Hello, I'm Mr. Franklin. Now that we've looked at the basics of what are the parts of a reaction, we're just going to practice writing just a couple, about 5 different reactions, where I'm going to give you the reaction, and I just want you to write down the names and write the reaction in words. And then I'm going to give you the names of some chemicals in a reaction, and I want you to write the formulas, okay? And we're just going to write some basic reactions. So let's do one together. You have magnesium plus oxygen, and you get magnesium oxide. Okay? So that's what's happening. I'm going to take magnesium and oxygen, put them together, and get magnesium oxide. So first thing you do is magnesium. What's the formula? It's just Mg, right? Do I need to do anything else to that? No. Okay, remember that magnesium strip that we burned? Okay, this is what we're doing. Plus oxygen. What's oxygen's formula? Is that it? What do we got to do? Remember, oxygen is one of those that's in our little corner of the table that comes in pairs, so it's O2. And that gives us or produces magnesium oxide, MgO. Is that done? Well, we better check. We've got to use our naming guide or our formula guide. This is metal to non-metal, so it's ionic. And so we have to do our oxidation numbers and then crisscross it. But what do you notice? Those balance out. So now is that done? Yes. Okay? Now, that's all we're going to do for now. The next step would be to actually go ahead and balance it, but we're not going to do that yet. Okay? So don't get ahead of me. We're just going to practice writing some equations. Okay? So let's do this one. So I've added 2 more. So let's try this one. Hydrochloric acid plus magnesium hydroxide to produce water and magnesium chloride. Okay? So hydrochloric acid, it's an acid, so go look on your naming guide where it has that. Hydrochloric means we're going to start with hydrogen. Okay? And chlor means it's going to be chlorine. And because it's got the hydro, is there any like oxygen or anything else out here? No, it's just HCl. That's from your naming guide. Okay? So please use it. Plus, so hydrochloric acid plus magnesium hydroxide. So Mg hydroxide. Anybody remember what it is? If you don't, you should know it, but if you don't, it's on the back of your naming guide. Okay? Hydroxide. Metal to an ion, that's ionic. So we got to look up oxidation numbers. So 2 plus, 1 minus. We've got a crisscross. So the 2 comes across. The 1 comes down. But do we need to write the 1s? No, we don't. So MgOH, remember the parentheses, 2. Okay? So hydrochloric acid plus magnesium hydroxide to produce water. What's water? H2O. Okay. H2O plus magnesium chloride. Ionic, so 2 plus, 1 minus, crisscross, so MgCl2. Okay? So hydrochloric acid plus magnesium hydroxide produces water plus magnesium chloride. HCl plus Mg parentheses OH parentheses 2 arrow H2O plus MgCl2. Okay? So let's look at one where I've written it, and now you got to tell me what it is. So really, what are we doing? We're naming these. So let's do that. It starts with hydrogen. Go look at your naming guide. What do we do? It ends with sulfate, so it's going to be, trying to write here sideways, sulfuric acid plus calcium hydroxide. Notice that that's ionic, so I just do that, right? Produces, that's the arrow, water plus, oh, let's write it out, plus calcium sulfate. Running out of room here. I'll do this so you can see it. Plus calcium sulfate. Okay? So that's what I'm going to have you do to practice first. Okay? We're going to do, most of them are going to be this kind, because you're going to have to be able to do this. Okay? And then the rest of them will be, you'll have a couple like this. So go ahead and work through those. And then when you finish that, then you're going to do the next video, which is reaction types. All right, thank you. I'll see you in the next video.